Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a trying and testing out video featuring new products from Chemist at Play. They launched, I mean it's not new, it's like a couple of months old at this point, but they launched new face washes and new moisturizers, and I was very excited about this specific launch because I got to know about it like months and months ago. I remember receiving a call, I think towards the starting of 2023, from the Chemist at Play team in Delhi that they were basically offering to send me these products to try and test out before the products launch. And I remember them asking me like, what's your skin type, what's your skin concern, what are your preferences, and I asked them that, you know, what are the ranges you're coming out with, and accordingly I'll tell you which one I would be interested in testing out. And then there wasn't really much back and forth that happened. The person who called me, she was like, I'll get back to you, and then she never did. So I'm not salty about that at all. I think it was just one of those things where sometimes the staff itself working for the team might not be as passionate, or you know, I don't know, to be honest, what to assume of that. Did it get missed out? Because I'm sure they're reaching out to like hundreds of influencers for something like this, where they want to like send out small batches of samples for people to test out. I know Foxtail does it, and Foxtail does a very good job of doing it, and they send out these samples to countless influencers, regardless of how big their following is or how small their following is, which is commendable. So it's completely okay that Chemist at Play did not reach out to me and did not send me these products in advance before the launch. That also lets me do it in more of an unbiased way, because I bought these products myself to try and test them out, and I'm going to give you my raw and honest thoughts. Not that if you get it sent you are more biased, but I feel like there is a bias associated with getting products sent. At least that's how I feel. And I feel at some point in the future, if I start getting products sent out, I'm going to make sure that it's not biased whatsoever. I would rather buy the products myself and give you more of an unbiased review, if that makes any sense. So any which ways, let's jump into it and let's talk about the new face washes and new moisturizers from Chemist at Play. We're gonna start with the face washes first, and I have two because I didn't want to get the vitamin C one for me personally, because I've observed with a lot of vitamin C face washes, before I can go through the entire thing, it actually tends to oxidize the vitamin C in there. So for that reason, I think I'm not going to be buying vitamin C face washes going forward, just for that reason specifically. So I got the other two face washes, the hyaluronic acid one and the 2% salicylic acid one. Now my first impression of both of these, like the minute I opened the package, I'm like, wow, the package smells very good. I didn't realize the smell was actually coming from these tubes. Both these face washes are extremely fragrant, and I have mentioned the same thing in a couple of my other videos also. So if you've already watched those videos, this is going to be like a repeat for you. But I know a lot of people don't watch all my other videos, but they specifically come to watch the reviews to my channel. So if you haven't seen me talk about these products before, the 2% salicylic acid one smells a little bit fresh, but it is definitely very fragrant. It also has those tiny beads in there, which I am not a fan of, and if I knew that this was going to have that, I wouldn't be buying this one either. So for that reason, this one was not as much of my favorite, but I think it's pretty okay in terms of how clean your face feels after you use this. I think it's decent. It's not the best. It is like, I would say I would rank it like 2 out of 5 basically. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of this, and I was like, I might consider using it and just using it up, but I do have a lot of other face washes also in my collection, so I'm reconsidering that part now. So yeah, I would give this like a 2 out of 5. I was not very impressed by it. But then the hyaluronic acid one, this smells better, I will tell you that, because this has more of a sweet smell, and this is what I could smell in the entire package when I got my order. But this one, the consistency is almost like a moisturizer. I don't feel like I'm washing my face. I feel like I'm literally putting moisturizer on my face. That's how the consistency of this one feels. And no matter how much of a dry skin you have, I don't think this is going to work for you. Unless if it does, please let me know, because I think the driest of the dry skin might probably like it, maybe. But for most people out there, it just doesn't cleanse your face at all. And I don't know what it was, but I feel like I actually broke out from this, because the couple of days I was using it, I suddenly got a ton of breakouts. And nowadays I only break out when it's the time of the month. Otherwise I do not break out at all. Like even right now, I'm kind of due to get my period and I have one breakout here. That is it. I don't have any other breakouts on my entire face. So the only time that I break out is either that or a product is not working well for me. So when I got breakouts using this, apparently, allegedly, I stopped using it after a couple of days, and the breakouts went away after a couple of days very, very quickly. I didn't even have to use a salicylic acid product to get rid of the breakouts. So I'm going to attribute it to this one, and for that reason I am not going to be purchasing this going forward. Wait, why did I say I'm not going to repurchase this going forward? I'm obviously not going to repurchase it. I'm not going to use this going forward because it just doesn't work well for my skin. So both of these products are going to possibly get decluttered. And yeah, my experience with the new Chemistep Play face washes was not great at all. I think there are other brands that make much better face washes. You can definitely skip out on these. So that was my review on the face washes. Moving to the moisturizers. Now there is one moisturizer, and that was my favorite amongst all of them, but unfortunately I don't have it here to show it to you because I've already used it up completely. I was very excited about the hydrating moisturizer from Chemistep Play, because if you guys know, I have loved the Chemistep Play night creams for the longest time, and when I saw that moisturizer launch, I was like, this seems like my favorite night creams have come back with a new name and a new packaging. But I want to let you know, the night creams are very different from the new hydrating moisturizer, because this one is way more thinner and liquidier in consistency. It's also way more lightweight. So while I feel like the night creams are better if you had more dry skin or you want to use it at night, the hydrating moisturizer I feel like would work great also as a night cream for people who have oilier skin, and if you have more drier skin, it would also work well as a daytime moisturizer. And even though it feels quite lightweight on the skin, it still works in the winter as a nighttime moisturizer that doesn't feel thick or heavy, but you won't wake up and your skin doesn't feel dry when you wake up. That is a big no-no, because a lot of more lighter weight moisturizers feel that way. If you're using it in the winter at night, you wake up and your skin feels like you never put on any moisturizer, because the product just gets absorbed in the skin very quickly. But because these have ceramides, I feel like they still moisturize your face all night, even though it is very lightweight in the consistency, and it doesn't feel like it's going to moisturize you all night, but it does. So that is one of my favorite things about this specific product. That being said, the other two moisturizers which I have right here to show you, I've actually used a few times, not too much, but I feel like now is not the right season to use either of these. The salicylic acid plus azelaic acid plus Cica oil control face moisturizer is a really nice gel moisturizer, which I feel like is going to work very well for me. This one also has the same fragrance that the face wash does, which I'm not a fan of. I want to let you know, all the products have fragrance. The hydrating moisturizer I kind of got used to, and I think once I start using these constantly and consistently, I might get used to the fragrance. I don't break out with fragrance, but it just annoys me now because I'm so used to fragrance-free products and my products not smelling like anything. So whenever I do get something that has fragrance, if it's a mild scent, then I'm okay with it. But if it's more strong, it does irritate me a little bit. So I wanted to let you know that also. But the oil control moisturizer I would start using probably like post March, April. So that's when I can give you a more thorough review on this one and let you know if it works for me or not. With the vitamin C plus alpha arbutin plus Camu brightening day cream. This one also has an SPF of 30, PA 4+, that's amazing. But this one also is a very unique consistency. It's almost a little bit similar to the Dot & Key watermelon moisturizer because it's got this thick consistency, but once you start rubbing into the skin, it feels more like a matte moisturizer that still has ceramides in there for some reason. Like, it's a very unique formulation. and I have to start using it more to give you a more thorough review. I'm also not a fan of the smell of this one. Like, none of the products, the fragrance in general, I'm like, why did you have to put fragrance in any of these products? I wish they didn't have any fragrance, but yeah, I'm going to give you more thorough reviews on these two once I start using them more often. Like I said again, this is not the right time for my skin to use these kind of products because they're not hydrating enough for my dry skin. I am enjoying way like a lot of other skincare that I have, which is more suitable for the winter time for me personally. So yeah, I'm just putting these on the back burner for now, but I will keep you updated on these also in the next couple of months. I just wanted to let you know my first impressions on them and how I feel. But yeah, that is it for the video. I hope that you enjoyed sitting here chatting with me about some new skincare. I really wanted to get my thoughts and opinions out on these because when they first launched, I was very, very excited about them, and I feel like the excitement has definitely died down. I'm quite underwhelmed by the launch in general, and with some of these products, even though I liked some stuff, but the others are like to be determined. So yeah, let's see. I'll keep you posted anyway, and thank you so much for watching this video. I will leave links to all the 3 moisturizers down below, and those will be affiliate links, so you can go ahead and check them out if you want to. And I will not be linking the face washes because I absolutely do not recommend anyone to buy them. So yeah, that's the reason. I'll probably not leave links to them just out of like ethical reasons. So yeah, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for my review on these two to come, along with any other products that you want me to review in these videos. Let me know down below. But that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.